By the 1930s, Palestine was on fire. Jewish immigration surged, but it was not the poor, the persecuted, the dispossessed. It was the connected, the privileged, the wealthy. Land changed hands, often under British bayonets. Arabs saw orchards, wells and villages slipping away. Resistance erupted. The Arab Revolt of 1936 until 1939 was crushed with collective punishment, executions, exile, thousands killed. Into the vacuum, new actors stepped forward. Irgun, Lehi, militias with no hesitation to kill and sometimes no expectation of return. Bombings in marketplaces, assassinations, attacks on civilians and soldiers alike. This was not defense, this was terror, decades before the word became policy. Fascism was not a German disease, it was a European epidemic. In Berlin and Rome, it paraded as destiny. In London, it wore black shirts, Oswald Mosley rallying thousands at Olympia. In Spain, Franco bathed a republic in blood. In every city, the same script: crisis, humiliation, anger, channeled into the clenched fist and the raised salute. And while the masses marched, in the back rooms, men in suits inked the deals. Steel, oil and finance bound themselves to fascism, not out of ideology, but out of profit. Versailles did not bring peace, it brought punishment. Germany was stripped of colonies, armed forces, dignity. Reparations gutted the economy, inflation turned wages into waste paper. In the streets, despair bred anger, and anger found its outlet in extremism. Beer halls became pulpits, brown shirts became armies. The middle classes, ruined and desperate, found salvation in a demagogue who promised to make Germany rise again. This was no accident. Versailles planted the seeds. Poverty watered them. The crash of 1929 made them bloom. And from those roots, Hitler rose. While the crowds raised their hands in salute, the boardrooms raised glasses. Henry Ford received a medal from Hitler. Standard Oil shared patents with IG Farben. Banks moved German bonds, factories built trucks, chemicals, synthetic fuel. War was coming, and industry was cashing in. Ideology was for the masses, contracts were for the elite. The business of war was already booming before the first shot was fired. Outside Moscow, Hitler's war machine froze. Temperatures plummeted. Soviet soldiers threw wave after wave into the storm. The death toll was staggering, rivers of blood in the snow. But it was the turning point. Germany would never reach Moscow. Then came D-Day. The beaches of Normandy became slaughterfields. Odds stacked against them. Men waded through bullets and waves. The price was horrific, but the breach was made. East and West bled together. The Reich collapsed. The world was free. But the bill had been paid in millions of lives.